Hello, YouTubers. So it's me, Pam, and I just wanted to come at you guys with some completed layouts. I know I need to do a process video, but I don't have that little arm thing, you know, for the camera that goes in the tripod and holds it over top yet. And I'm gonna buy one, but until I do, I'm not gonna do a process video. Just gonna show you the layouts that I've completed. Now these layouts all come from some page maps. Well, not all of them, but most of them come from some page maps that I used. And I just wanted to show you what they look like. So this is my baby. I wanted to show you this page because I made these letters with my Pazzles machine, and that machine is really good. It does a lot of what the Silhouette does. It can weld the letters, it can weld words together and all kinds of neat stuff. So sometimes I weld them, sometimes I don't. And then I use Glossy Accents because I just learned how to use Glossy Accents. Yay! I know, I'm behind, but to me it's new, so now I'm glossy accenting everything. Everything needs to be shiny. So I just wanted to show you. And then I matted them. So not only did I cut them, I matted them too, the letters. And I ran them through my Xyron, and that's that. And these are just some flowers that I cut out. I'm trying to get all my stuff together. And a little tag there. So that's that one layout. It's been coming along. I mean, I've been getting stuff done. This also came from a page map. That's me and my oldest daughter. And again, the letters are from cut out from the Pazzles and matted again, 2008. So that's that layout. Now this layout I wanted to show you because it's a double one. I started doing stuff like this. I started trying to get as many pages as I could on one layout. So I just create these little interactive like inserts or whatever, and then I can put photos or journaling tags or whatever on, there we go, on the layout. So on this page only, I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19. So just like this, I have 19 photos on this one page layout. And I cut, just so anybody knows, and I'll put this in another video, I do cut the page protector so that people can reach in and do this. So I try to do a lot of photos on one layout, and if this page looks a little dark, it's because it's supposed to be. I go to a film school, and this was one of the first projects that we had to do with photos. So, but the whole point is to show how I'm. See these photos? I didn't want to cut them because they're already framed. They were printed framed, so I just found these little booklet type ways to do it. Okay, the next one, I don't know, I just was like, maybe I'm taking this whole get as many pictures on the layout as possible to a whole new level because this was an Easter picture, and I did these journaling tags. I see a lot of people doing these journaling tags, and they put photos on them and then they journal on the back of them. I do everything in my own handwriting. I know a lot of people that don't like to do that, but I do like to do that. So, and then I just took all of the other photos and I made like little Easter eggs out of them, and then I cut slivers and slivers of grass or green paper and used them as blades, and then I just started putting like flowers and all kinds of little stuff on the bottom. So I know this page has a lot going on, but it's one of the ways that I'm able to get all of these pictures done, because some pictures you just have to put in. You just have to put in. You just can't not put it in. So that's why that's like that. Another way that I found to put a lot of pictures that I just can't bear to not scrap or put in my scrapbook is I have pictures like this. There's a lot of photographs where I really don't need the whole background of the photo. So I just took these pictures of my daughter, who just knew she was like the supreme ballerina, and I just cut her out and put her into the background, and then I used this photo as an anchor to sit her up top here. So the ones, and then I put another one right here. So the ones that I did want the background, like I wanted this photo with the background. I don't know why, just because I thought it was cute, and I didn't want to cut her out. I wanted to have that photo intact. So this was another way that I found to put a lot of photos on one, because this was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and they were all this size. So there was no way I was going to get 10 pictures on this one page. So that's one of the things that I did, because we got to get this project moving right along, people. I wanted to show this picture or this layout, because it was my first time using Glossy Accents, and I was super excited about it. So what I did was, again, I used my Pazzles machine to cut out the palm trees. So that's that there. And then the coconuts I made out of, like, what was that? Felt. And then here I glossy accented. The paper actually came dotted like that. Now, I don't remember what these papers were. At this time, I wasn't keeping track, but the more recent layouts, I will then keep track of what papers I use and whatever. So then I wanted to do like an ocean effect make some kind of like water or something. And like I said, it was my first time using Glossy Accents, and I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. Like, let me see what it does. So I practiced on this page, and I'm glad it didn't come out too bad, but so you see I glossy accented the palm tree. I don't know if you could see that. Yeah, there. Glossy accented the whole palm tree. And then I had these cloud stickers that I've had for like ever. My God, I've had them forever. So I found some place to use them. And then I started really using my sewing machine this year, and sewing with metallic string or thread, whatever, onto my page, because I like the way it looks. It looks real cute. So that's, and then these letters are real. They have like maps and stuff inside of them. I also cut the letters from the Pazzles machine. So this is one of my favorite layouts, because I used the Glossy Accents for the first time. So yay, Pam. I'm learning. Okay, so when I say page maps, I mean that when I'm scrapbooking and I really don't have time to sit and really figure out what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it, you know, and try to think of a layout and sit and stare at a blank page. I mean, like I said, guys, and I've said this before, I have a lot of pictures that I need to get current. And so I use Page Maps by Becky Fleck. So this layout in particular, see, I have the 4 photos here, and I have the title here, and I've matted it. I've done this border edge there and the journaling and all of that. And that comes from this page map. Now, I know people think, well, why are you using page maps? Those are other people's layouts. But, you know, it starts like that, and then it turns out completely, or not completely different, but for the most part, like here, this will give you the size photos that you need to use. And it'll give you the example of the size photos and the 3 where I've used 4 photos and not that size. Also, back to this has like this file folder subtitle here and this spot for journaling. And see, there's that file folder kind of thing there. And then it has this corner and some embellishing down here. And I've done the corner and I've put the pages on, but I've done no embellishing down here, mostly because, you know, he's a boy, and I did some stamping and stuff on the paper and some journaling, and I used some washi tape, and I did kind of create a file folder tab with the washi tape here, and I printed that on some vellum. Or I wrote that, because I don't print anything. I write everything. So, and then I just threw some washi tape. So even though it's not exactly the same as this layout, here's the deal. It gave me a starting point. It gave me an idea. And like I said, the starting point, it took me all of, whatever, I don't know, like 35 minutes to do this layout. And it looks pretty masculine and whatever, and some people might be like, well, we can tell it's not that cute. But to me, it looks like a boy page. So when I say, and then I just mark them so I know that I've already used this, even though if I were to use this layout again, with some different pictures, say with pictures of my daughters instead of my son, chances are the layout is going to look completely different than not only this, but this. So, and then I just mark them here so that I already know that I used that example. So this is my book of layouts. This is in my video, my scrap room video. Let me just show you guys again. Becky Fleck /page maps, that's a .com, and you can print them out. They have them from 2006 all the way to current. So I didn't print out all of them. I printed as many as I could, and then my ink ran out, and I still haven't purchased more. So and then I just put them in these page protectors. See, and I put little stickies on the ones that I've already done. Or the ones that I've already used as a template, you know, as a starting point. And here we go. So there's so many of them. I mean, there's literally just hundreds and hundreds of them. And some of them are for 8.5 by 11 pages. Some of them are double page layouts. Some of them are just 12 by 12s. Some of them have a lot of pictures, and some of them just give you an idea for, say, one photo. You know, one large photo. I want to show you guys this page because I got this paper pack. Isn't this a really, really cute flower? This comes printed. Now, of course, I glossy accented it. No, I didn't glossy accent it. I embossed it. I used embossing powder and my heat tool with that. The paper is so cute. Let me show you where I got the paper from. So this paper pack, you guys are not going to believe this. This is a Kathy Davis Ambrosia pack. And the pages are super adorable. Look at that. Love, 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 love. And they're real cute. Those are, I've used some of this stuff already, so this is one page. So that's cute. That's almost like, hey, I already did it for you people. Just slap your picture on there. And that is super adorable. And there goes the flower that I used. And then I just embossed it and just kind of glammed it up. I bought this at the dollar store around the corner from my house. And there's 48 pages. I don't know who this Kathy Davis woman is, but her stuff is at the dollar store, and I don't know why, because it's cute. I'm not complaining. You know, it's better for me. But they were cute, and I was like, for $1, man, give me. I almost bought like all of them, but I don't need all the same papers like that. Okay, so first things first, because I know somebody's going to ask me, why do I have all of these white little tabs, these little white tabs here on my page protectors? Well, here's the deal. I like to use the Recollections page protectors from Michaels. I like to use them because I like how clear and see-through they are. Some of them, everybody knows, I mean, you guys know, if you've been scrapbooking for a while, that some of the page protectors, the plastic is kind of cloudy, or it's too thick, or it's not thick enough, and you know, blah 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 blah. There's always issues with something, right? So I'm really partial to the Recollections ones. I like them. They're nice and clear. They're just the right, you know, thick. And the problem is that I use the Pioneer 3-ring binder scrapbook, and that's on one of my other videos. So what I do is that sometimes those Recollections plastics they fit into the Pioneer binders, but for, you know, they just fit. And I don't want them to just fit, if that makes sense, yeah? So what I do is I just take my hole puncher, I make the top hole a little wider, and then I buy these Avery reinforcement sticker things, and I just put one on each side. You know, I put one here and then on the other side. And I'm thinking maybe I should do it for all the holes, but you know, just to, because I don't know, not a lot of people handle my books anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. But for the hole that I punched, I put it there so it doesn't rip the plastic as we go looking at the books. So this layout here is what I wanted to show you. So this is Christmas morning. I don't know what year, 2008. I'm on 2009 now. Yay, I'm almost I'm almost current, but not quite. At least I'm in the 2000s. And Christmas morning, I don't know about you guys, but I take an insane amount of pictures. So this layout appears to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pictures, but what I did was I did these gateway doors. So I have this here that opens this way and opens this way. So each little segment has 7, let me see, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 7 photos, and they sit pretty well if you score it and bend it the right way. So then this one's a little different because I was running out of photos. And she's like, oh, what's that? That's my baby. So each one does this. And it doesn't lay bulky or anything. Like some people say, well, it's going to be too bulky. It's not. Like I said, if you use your scorer and you fold it with a bone folder, it really flattens down. So I just did one of these for each one of my kids. I have 5 kids, in case you guys didn't know. That's my second oldest with her guitar. So, yeah. And they all are gateways. Okay, not with the camera. I mean, not with the... So, my poor baby. Oh, that's my phone. It's dying. She was really sick this Christmas. She was forcing herself to open these presents, but she was pretty ill. We felt so sorry for her. Let me get this over here out of the light. And this is the youngest, the baby, the last of the Mohicans. I call her the last of the Mohicans because we're Puerto Rican. Anyway, so she's the baby. She is the last one. There will be none after her. And this was, so, yeah. They're all, like I said, I did one for each kid and then some extra. But it's a good way to fit a lot of pictures. Like, for example, on this page only, I have 28 photos. So that's just on this layout. There's 28 photos. So, you know, that, I mean, I don't know if that's something that appeals to anybody out there, but I need to put a lot of pictures because some of these pictures, I have to scrapbook them. There's some pictures where I'm like, you know what, it's kind of blurry, her head was turned, you know, I just didn't like the look of it. And there's a lot of pictures of me that I'm like, I'm not putting that in the book, you know, because, you know, some pictures I look a hot mess. And this is why you guys are not seeing any layouts with me. Oh, are we recording? Okay, so I know a lot of people, I'm just starting to learn how to layer. I'm not really good at it, but because I'm real, like, I'm a simplistic kind of scrapbooker, and that's so the opposite from the ladies here on, a lot of ladies here on YouTube that I see their pages look like works of art. I mean, there's just flowers and pearls and gems and blings and this and that and the other. And I wish that I could do that. I don't know how to do it. I'm one of those people where I'm like, stop, you're putting too much and you're going to mess it up, you know. So I get kind of scared to do stuff like that. And on this layout, I decided I had all of this leftover paper because I started making a Christmas mini, which I'm going to show you guys in another video. It was a practice mini, so don't be too brutal. And I had all this leftover like paper, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta use it. And I just happened to be scrapping this this Christmas stuff, and I was like, you know what? Let me just start practicing how to do this. So that's what I started doing, and then. I think a lot of people in here know Mercy Tierra, and or not know her, but have watched her videos, and she outlines all of her stuff with magic or with a Zig pen, and I get that. Just leaving the paper just plain like that, if I'm not inking it, which I love to do, then I'll outline it just because it just looks like it's anchored. It just looks like it's, you know, it's grounded is, I guess, the word that I'm trying to say. So I do that. Do it. And then I just put some gems here and some little epoxy stickers that I had here and some little flowers here. So I'm just practicing with the layering. I know it looks all like nothing is tilted and nothing is like haphazard. Everything is straight and cornered and this and that. And that's the person that I am. So, you know, a lot of people just, they put stuff all kinds of different ways and it looks gorgeous. It's just not who I am. I'm more simplistic and straight, and everything has to be organized and in order. So, yeah, that was my practice with, see, and then here I go, yay! There's one. And then you get, everybody does this, right? Everybody gets into these scrapbooking moods where they want to scrapbook. They're motivated. They've been watching YouTube videos all day. They've been looking at some gorgeous layouts, and they've been looking at haul videos, and all of a sudden you jump up and you're like, I'm going to scrapbook. And then you sit down and you get this, right? So this simple, like, just mat the photos and just put it on there. So this is me and a roommate, old roommate of mine's, and we would go jogging every morning. So there I go in my rocky stance. Yay! I told you guys I go to an art school and film school, to be precise. Well, I guess the Academy of Art is just an art school. And anyway, what I'm studying is motion picture and television. So this was my first independent film. It was called Meeting Thomas Hudson. You won't find it anywhere, so don't look for it. And I cut these letters out with the Pazzles machine, and then I glossy accented them. You can't tell because it's under the plastic. But I had to play a 60-year-old woman. That's the director there. He also has videos here on YouTube, Akendo Productions. Check him out. In fact, one of the films I did is on there. I had to be made up to look like a 60-year-old woman. So there I am in full latex and wrinkles and wig and white hair and looking way older than 60. So yeah, it was really cool the way they did. I mean, look at the wrinkles. I don't really look like that, guys. They just had to make me look like that. Oh my God. It was the itchiest, most awful thing ever. It was hot. I had on this crazy robe with this house coat and it was so hot, and I was just dying underneath all that plastic and latex, and I just couldn't wait to take it off. So when we finished shooting, you know, and peeling it off was worse than getting it put on. So it was horrible, but it was a fun experience. I love acting, and that's my thing. That's besides scrapbooking, I love to act. Okay, see you guys.